Hello everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new discography deep dive. Last time we did Nujabi's, we went through all his records, trying to listen to all of his music, and honestly, it was a very rewarding experience. Though, now I kind of want to get into something a little bit different. I've always been intrigued by this individual, MF Doom. And I know very little about him, but he did pass away not too long ago. And therefore, I've kind of just been really intrigued. Apparently, he's held at a very high regard. And I kind of want to see what the hype is about. I kind of want to get into it. So, what a better way to do that than to kind of go through his whole discography? Probably. Well, we're going to start with his debut record, Operation Doomsday. Now, I know very little about the guy. I have heard him rap once on the Danger Mouse and Black Thought record. He was featured on the song Belize, and from that, I was able to get a little bit of a glimpse as to the way he kind of rapped and his lyricism, and it was definitely interesting. He has a very sort of eloquent and distinct style to an extent that we're going to go ahead and get into his first record here. I did like the most basic amount of research, to be honest, but since we are going to be listening to multiple records from him from this point going forward, I imagine you guys who are probably fans of him can fill me in on some more of the information. So, how about we just get into it? I'm excited. This should be an interesting one. So, let me see. Let's do a good old-fashioned one of these. Okay, so let me run through the record really quick. On Apple Music, this is Operation Doomsday Complete, which means there is certain different versions for the tracks, but we're going to be focusing mainly on the debut release tracks, which there's 19 tracks. Approximately an hour in length. We've got a lot of people here that I've never heard of. So, this should be an interesting introduction to a lot of different people, it looks like. We've got Pebbles, the Invisible Girl, who I don't really know who that is. DJ Cucumber Slice, that's actually a name, that's okay. Tommy Gunn. I've heard that name, but in other places. MF Grimm. Is there like a whole MF universe or something like that? Like with different people having that initial MF sort of title, maybe? There's King Ghidra. I think that's pronounced that way. You've got KD, King Ghidra once again, Kong, Megalon, Rodan, and X-Ray. And yeah, I think one of the things I guess we can say is how I guess he takes this sort of like persona. He has like the mask from what is the character called, like Doom from Marvel? Doctor Doom. Yeah, so he takes the mask from this character and kind of utilizes him, or utilizes the mask to, I guess, maintain anonymity, I suppose. I don't really know. Again, things that you guys can kind of fill me in on. Where were we? We've got Megalon again, Pebbles the Invisible Girl, and E. Mason. Also Kurious, I guess. Again, all these people I've never heard of, and this record is from 1999, so this should be an interesting listen. The last three records we've listened to have been from that sort of similar time period, from the early 2000s, and this kind of 1999, so interesting. So, I think without further ado, let's get to listening to the music. We're going to go ahead and get started with a skit, it looks like. Okay, we've got The Time We Faced Doom. Let's get into it.
When this reporter babe get here, she gonna be on our tip, man. You know she gonna wanna write about me and my man here, all kind of long articles.
Flash message, top secret, ultra.
Yeah, and when she does, and she puts his picture on paper, that's gonna be an secret exposed, his face, for everyone to see, man. That's the whack, you know? Man, what the fuck you talking about, man? Let's go get my man big fame, man.
Arrange temporary transfer of this agency.
If I do this interview,
Memo page 2.
Will I get paid
Your
for it?
concurrence in the above is assumed.
See, where you get your information from, you're gonna get paid. You don't get paid.
Notify MFKMDGYPCM effective immediately.
But he's not gonna get money. Yeah, but that's true what he said, man. I don't want my picture in the paper. Look, man, I know how to publicity.
Talk secret ultra end of message.
Cash money for this. You might not get the money like right now, but you're gonna have money like Barry White, man. You can do all kind of crazy shit you wanna do when you get this publicity, man.
Now, who will be the first to tell me of a past adventure?
Why don't you tell him about the time we faced Doom?
All right. Well, as I remember, Doom had threatened the world leaders with destruction of every major city on Earth. Headquarters.
Good evening.
Would you believe it? It's Doom on the phone.
What's on your evil mind?
Hold your insulting tongue and mark my words well. I have plotted my revenge on you. Now I shall have it. Bid farewell to your friend.
Doom hates us all. But in his warped mind, he has a personal score to settle with me.
Operation Doomsday.
Okay.
Mic check.
Okay. That one is actually a song. So yeah, we got a skit to begin this album with, which is interesting. To be honest, I don't really know what to make of it. It sounds like you guys remember the Justice League? How the first cartoon was like from like the 90s and shit, and that's the kind of vibe it gets me. But let me see. Am I supposed to be getting something from like the lyrics or like the samples they kind of utilize here? It kind of just sounds straight ripped out of like a comic book or something like that, to be honest. When this reporter baby get here, she's going to read man, hell kind of in long anarchy. Like, it sounds like they're kind of just having a conversation. So, yo, man, what the fuck you talking about, man? My man, big fame. Okay. And yeah, okay. Let me get into like the next one. I think you might not get the money like right now, but you're gonna have money like Barry White, man. You can do all kinds of crazy shit if you want to. Do when you get this publicity, man. Okay. And then this begins, and after this point, it kind of sounds like an actual like comic book or like a cartoon sample even. Who's gonna be the first to tell me of a past adventure? Why don't you tell him about the time we faced Doom? Alright, well, as I remember, Doom had threatened world leaders with destruction of every major city on Earth. Do you believe it? It's Doom on the phone. What's on your evil mind? Hold your insulting tongue and mark my words well. I have plotted my revenge on you. Now I shall have it. Bid farewell to your friends. Doom hates us all. But in his warped mind, he has a personal score to settle with me. Yeah, again, I don't particularly know what to make of that. As interesting as it might sound, I guess let's talk about like the sort of sonicality of it. There were a number of different little sounds throughout the song that I particularly found enjoyment in. Like, my ear kind of liked those little sounds, even though they didn't really get anywhere. But maybe we'll see them in the songs to come. So how about let's get into the next track. We've got Doomsday. Ooh.
I used to cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytail details tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle who throws a dick around. Bound to go plat and destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strap. Fem stack cats get kidnapped. Then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorists claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF, you silly? I like to take men's to the end for 2 milli. Do-do-do-do-do, that's an audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble, yo. Watch your own back, came in and go out alone, black. Stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac. Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back with my brother went. That's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate. Either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? I wrote this one in BCDC O section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and checked in. Cell number 17 up under the top bunk. I say this not to be mean, was bad luck a pop junk. Pop the trunk on C-Cypher punk, leave him left scraped, God forbid. If ain't no escape, blame MF tape. Definition super villain. A killer who loved children, one who is well skilled in destruction as well as building. While Sydney selling teaches the trife to be trifer. I'm trading science fiction with my man, a live lifer. A Pied Piper, holler a rhyme, a dollar and a dime. Do his thing, ring around the white collar crime. Get out my face, asking about my case, needing toothpaste. Professor mint, monkey style nigga to death to death. And dope fiends still in their teens. Shook niggas turn witness. Real men's mind their own business. That's the difference between sissy pissy rappers is double dutch. How come I hold a microphone double clutch? COs make rounds, never have ox found on shakedown, lockdown, wet dreams of Fox Brown. On Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tumor say. Right above my government doomulate. Either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back to the essence. Read it off the tomb. Either engraved or unmarked grave, who's to say? Pass the mic like Pastor P's like they used to say. Some MFers don't like how Sally walk. I tell y'all fools is hella cool, her ladies from Cali talk. Never let it interfere with the Yeti ghetto slang. Nicknames off nipple and tip of nipples metal fang. Known amongst hoes for the bang bang. Known amongst foes for flow without no talking orangutans. Only gin and tang, guzzle out a rusty tin can. Me and this mic is like yin and yang. Crime don't pay. Listen, youth, it's like me holding up the line at the kissing booth. I took her back to the truck, she was uncouth. Spitting all out the sunroof through her missing tooth. But this she has a sexy voice, sound like Jazzy Joyce. So I turned it up faster than a speeding knife. Strong enough to please a wife. Able to drop today's math in the 48 keys of life. Cut the crap for his rap. Touch the mic and get the same thing an Arab would do to you for stealing. What the devil? He's on another level. It's a word, no a name. MF, the super villain.
Hey.
Doomsday.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you get like, oh. Okay, interesting. I like how the beat for a lot of the song was just like a record scratch, sort of looped to kind of okay, interesting. This sounds kind of modern for it to be from 1999, to be honest. There is a ton of lyrics to go through, but as you can see, he kind of has a sort of interesting style because he doesn't like say a lot. his bars are sort of like condensed in a way that makes him sound really eloquent. He has a very interesting sort of rhyming scheme. Like he okay, what was, let me see. Like this shit right here, I don't know why this sounds so good. Like
that's the difference between sissy pissy rappers is double dutch. How come I hold a microphone double clutch? COs make rounds, never have ox found on shakedown.
And I think there's a lot of references here that I am not gonna understand upon first listen. Like a pipe piper,
holler a rhyme, a dollar and a dime, do his thing, ring around the white collar crime. Get out my face, asking about my case, need toothpaste, professor mint, monkey style nigga to death to death.
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but the fact that, like, the lyrics aren't complex, but the way that he utilizes them makes a particularly interesting sort of rhyming scheme, and he's, like, going on and on about things, but at the same time, he, sounds like he's, like, just doing it like it's easy for him. Like, he's just rapping, like, having fun with it. Like, and then, okay, interesting, I have a lot of things, okay. He mentions his brother here, and from the little research I did before starting this reaction, I read that his brother did pass away. Obviously, MF Doom also has passed away, but like he passed away within his life. Therefore, that must have been a significant sort of influence for him. But let's see. He asks right here. I fucking went too far. What is MF? You silly. And later on the down in his bars, he mentions certain MFers. Hold on, let me see it. Some MRFers, which was what I thought MF generally would be like motherfucker. No, so I thought that's what motherfucker doing. I was like, that's kind of feels disrespectful to say, but I don't know if that's the intended purpose of the MF. So, which is interesting. He's over here like, oh, what does it mean? You're silly, but he doesn't really give you a straight answer. But then when you see it like used like this, it's like it kind of implies that it is that. No, so that's interesting. I feel like these lyrics, they're like short and brief. They get to the point, but at the same time, there's references here that I cannot understand. So I feel like if I were to spend the time to kind of try to decipher them, we kind of would make a really long video, which is not what I want to do. I kind of want to go through his music and kind of get the vibe, feel his stuff, and there's a lot to go through here. Like, yeah, this is not going to be like 100% comprehensive deep dive. I'm kind of deep dive in the sense of like I'm going to listen to all his music, not necessarily that I'm going to understand it all, but this is an interesting vibe. It's chill. The music itself, okay, the musicality of it sounds sort of chill, but also a little mysterious. And then he also talks about like super villains and stuff like that, which is interesting. I feel like there's a few references to like particular characters, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But super villain, it's a word, no, a name. MF the super villain Doomsday. So he has this sort of like obsession with sort of super villains, which is okay. I mean, I get it. We love a good antagonist, so okay. Let's see. Let me carry on. What do we have next? Rhymes like dimes.
Hey, yo, y'all can't stand right here. In his right hand was your man's worst nightmare. Loud enough to burst his right eardrum close range. The game is not only dangerous, but it's most strange.
Okay.
I sell rhymes like dimes. The one who mostly keep cash, but brag about the broker time. Joker rhymes like the issue just happy to see me trick. Classical slapstick rappers need chapstick. A lot of them sound like they're in a talent show, so I give them something to remember like the Alamo. Tally ho, a hot joker like Space Game. Came back from 5 years lane and stayed the same. Electromagnetic field, it blocks all logic. Spock and G-Shock's a biological clock. When I hit it, slid into the shitter, thought I killed a goose. Her power use was pure brittle water, filter juice.
Okay.
Keep a pen like a fiend, keep a pipe with him. Gentleman who lent a pen to a friend who write with him. Never seen this shit again, but he's still my dunny. The only thing that come between us is krill and money. I sell rhymes like dimes. The one who mostly keep cash and brag about the broker times. Better rhymes make for better songs. It matters not if you got a lot of what it takes just to get along. Surrender now, so for serious setbacks. Got get back, connects, wet back, get stacks. Even if you got to get jet black, head to toe to get the dough. Battle for bottles of Mo or Joe. This fly flow take practice like Tybo with Billy Blanks. Oh, you're too kind, really thanks. To the corner lost forever like, oh my darling Clementine. He hold his heart when he tellin' rhyme. When it's his time, I hope his soul go to hell. heaven. He nasty like the old time, old number 7. You still taste it when you chase it with the Coca-Cola. Make 'em wish they could erase it out the Motorola. I told her, no credit, fall back. If you want what they got, then go get it, it's all gag. Only in America could you find a way to earn a healthy buck and still keep your attitude on self-destruct. I sell rhymes.
Wait, what? Only in America could you find a way to earn a healthy buck and still keep your attitude on self-destruct. That's interesting. That's basically saying that America will find you or give you the opportunities to kind of succeed in like healthy ways. And still you will manage to have the attitude that is like self-destructive to yourself. I hear like noise outside. Let me go check it out. I'll be right back. Okay. So as I was saying right here, he's talking about how only in America could you find a way to earn a healthy buck and still, my dog, and still keep your attitude on self-destruct, which is interesting. Like I was saying, America will provide you the opportunities to make healthy money, I suppose. But even then, even if you have that, you still kind of have like a sort of negative mental state, which is an interesting thing for him to say here. But let's see.
Only in America could you find a way to earn a healthy buck and still keep your attitude on self-destruct. I sell rhymes like dimes, the one who mostly keep cash but tell about the broke times. Zoka rhymes like the is you just happy to see me trick. Classical slapstick, rappers need chapstick. A lot of them sound like they ain't a talent show, so I give them something to remember like the Alamo. Tally ho, high joker like the space game. Came back from 5 years lane, stayed the same, saying electromagnetic field will block all logic. Spock and G-Shock, a biological clock. When I hit it, slid it to the shit, I thought I killed a goose. Her power use was pure Brita water filter juice. Keep a pen like a fiend, keep a pipe with him. Gentleman who lent a pen to a friend who write with him. Never seen the shit again, but he's still my dunny. Only thing that come between us is krill and money. We sell rhymes like dimes, the one who mostly keep cash but tell about the broke times.
Here's a little. Okay.
Check it out, y'all. You don't stop. Keep on to the show.
Okay.
Listen to the buttery slickness, the land of lakes from my man MF Doom.
Oh, so that has to be DJ Cucumber Slice.
Yeah, shock it out, man. With a nugget. Yeah. Regulation status right here. Follow the recordings.
Okay.
1999. Yeah. Now what are you supposed to say on the end of records? I don't know. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Mashed potatoes. Applesauce. Buttery biscuits. And I get lost. Yes, y'all. You don't stop. Keep on. To the reggaeton. Say what? Yeah. You thought the song was over. You thought the song was over. Ah. Reject you.
Hey.
Woo! You listen to www.headline.com. MF Doom. Cool Bob Love.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I like the sound, and I like a lot of the things that MF Doom raps about, but then towards the end, okay. I mean, towards the end, it kind of goes off the deep, and it kind of gets, a little nonsensical, but that's the kind of vibe I get from him. The fact that he started a record with a skit, and the fact that he's willing to let DJ Cucumber Slice just kind of say whatever at the end, and regardless of how nonsensical, gives me the vibe that MF Doom was kind of like, okay, I like to do shit for the like fun and giggles and type shit, no? So for the shits and giggles is what I meant to say, actually. So that's an interesting perspective. I see. We'll see if it continues to carry on throughout the rest of the songs, but okay. That line in particular, I mean, there's a lot of lines that are interesting, but that line in particular, only in America could you find a way to earn a healthy buck and still keep your attitude on self-destruct. And he sells rhymes like dimes, yeah. And then joking rhymes, like the "is you just happy to see me" trick. Okay, I see. Classical slapstick rappers need chapstick. A lot of them sound like they in a talent show, so I give them something to remember, like the Alamo. Okay, so it's like he doesn't take himself too seriously, but even between the lines, there are certain bars that are talking about like reality, and which is interesting. So let me get into the next one. Okay. So now we've got The Finest featuring Tommy Gunn. Okay, let's see.
The Finest.
What's up, baby?
As the life cycle goes on, and you learn to hold on to things like the mic, and you learn to appreciate who's the nicest, what's that device, but who is the finest.
Time is a tumor, too much drama, blind behind the rumor. Time and time inside my mind, I'm trying to find a tumor. Time is a tumor, no time for humor. As soon as one of your men's dead and him dead, you're trying to find Puma. Sooner the better. We get in the sweater already through your leather. We coming through the brutal weather. We ready to do whatever you're doing. You with.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that's clearly not Doom. That's Tommy Gunn starting with. Oh, Tommy Tashuma, yeah. Okay, off just that first like 20 seconds that I listened to, he sounds like he's kind of rushing to say what it is he's got to say, which is an interesting sort of comparison, an interesting contrast to MF Doom, because MF Doom, he kind of like takes his time rapping and delivering the lines in a way that's kind of steady. So kind of listening to this guy, kind of like rush to get through it. It sounds a little off. But let's see if I'm right.
As the life cycle goes on, and you learn to hold on to things like the mic, and you learn to appreciate who's the nicest, what's that device, but who is the finest.
Time is a tumor, too much drama, blind behind the rumor. Time and time inside my mind, I'm trying to find a tumor. Time is a tumor, no time for humor. As soon as one of your men's dead and him dead, you're trying to find Puma. Sooner the better. We get in the sweater already through your leather. We coming through the brutal weather. We ready to do whatever you're doing. You with it?
You know it like a poet, my brother. Hey, Gunn, you with it?
Whatever.
I know about going paid to broke to next day well off to bust a shell off to dick riders get the hell off. Made a call to a client, he must.
Am I crazy? Like, right? That's like particularly when he goes right like sooner the better. Even knitted does their sweater already. Like, okay, hold on.
You're trying to find Puma, sooner the better. We get in the sweater already through your leather. We coming through the brutal weather. We ready to do whatever you're doing. You with it?
You know it like a poet, my brother. Hey, Gunn, you with it?
It comes in like all smooth.
I know about going paid to broke to next day well off to bust a shell off to dick riders get the hell off. Made a call to a client, he must have had to sell off or show off. He had the same bike, puff fell off. I tell off the back from science and view of facts, which niggas is whack to they last 2 tracks. Matter of fact, y'all can wait for the rep to tell the tall tale how he escaped from out the depths of hell.
Die, he gon' die like a soldier die. Holding a swollen eye, drinking no gold, smoking the stove, watching Popo patrol the beach, blowing my high, rolling by. When Gunn die, he gon' try to reach the streets to go to the sky.
Yup, that whole water like drizzle in a paper cup. This one etched in stone, a chisel, rip the paper up. I need a cut, a taper up, edge up. Niggas can't measure up. I'm here to get the treasure up.
Hands up, hold him high, do or die. He got heat, no surprise. Stop the beat, close your eyes, got the weed, roll a lot, not sweet, so no demise. So the guys drop seeds to multiply whatever the prophecies. Hold the lie.
Yes, Lord!
You blow my mother, my father, but can't bleed me. OD. Ghetto misery, but my brother, my sister, but can't bleed me. OD. Ghetto misery, blow my mother, my father, but can't bleed me. Side fly, whole style stuck up. Used to talk to myself, I told him shut the fuck up. Buckle up, cause it's about to be rough. He said, keep talking that shit, you about to be snuffed. Then we squashed it, I let him know, watch it. We only made the time to join these rhymes in the mosh pit. Gossip feel great just to increase the chance for a pussy nigga face to hit the dance
I pull
floor.
your top up, got cloud, crack, rock, what? Now it's all good business, cause all the snitches locked up. On the dance floor, you got knocked out, your bitch got knocked up. Babyface Nathaniel, brand new machete. Damn, I just shook your hand, I can't stand you already, can't stand you. Understand you deadly, but my hand was like a band, my man is brand new and heavy. Yo, Doom, you ready?
Yeah, yo, Gunn, you with it?
Whatever.
Come on, stay. I wrote this rhyme on my born day. Remind me of the same style I flipped on, hey. Yikes, who could fuck with the likes of one such who scored touchdowns to spike mics? Metal grill with many styles. Better still, feel like number 26 on a roulette wheel. And deal and run rings around rhymers and run rings like number runners who's old timers.
Shorty in the all black, she thinks she all that. I called her, she said don't call back. She called me, now what you call that? Let's go back, I so crack. Hold gas, smoke that, drink that, toe back. Fuck, where that hoe at, where that toe at?
Suffering sucker task, his hooker broke him to his last buck of cash. He love her, motherfucker ass, metal feet, dented your car fender. My agenda up in the basement party, tipping the bartender is unbeknownst to you. Who can get body blown? MF like Mike Frank Corleone. And got his song, mighty gon' like to know what you staring at. An invisible cat who pull off disappearing act. Raised by a pack of wild wisdoms like Sweetback. Front, I'ma be back.
Like brothers in the street sack, surrounded by a bunch of bad bitches like Sweetback. Fuck with me, I'll be back.
Like niggas in the streets act.
Street sack.
Of black misery.
The finest.
Interesting.
Of black misery.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna be honest, the beat, I kind of like it every now and then because it continues this sort of like mysterious sound he's got going on. At times though, at the same time, it sounds a little bit like choppy because it like stops and but like it's like it kind of works because it like continues that sort of like mysterious vibe. Mr. Tommy Gunn, at first I was kind of critiquing him based on how fast he was rapping in comparison to the sort of beat and how right after he kind of rapped a little bit fast, Doom comes in with a very steady and flow, and he's like doing his like sort of style, his little eloquent sort of like chill but also intelligent rapping, and he does it in a way that he makes it sound easy. He's not rushing through it. He's like, he knows what he's gonna say, and he says it with confidence, but also chill. So it's like, okay. I don't think Tommy Gunn is bad. I just being able to kind of make that sort of discernment and compare them one to the other is interesting. And I feel like Doom has such a particular like rapping style that you can kind of tell him apart from anybody. Let's see if that's true whenever he's featured with other people. But interesting. There's kind of a lot going on here, and it kind of feels like particularly Doom raps in metaphors. Okay. So I'm like not sure what he's getting at, but I kind of vibe with it. So I'm like, okay. This part over here was kind of pretty self-explanatory, but like, okay. Let me see. Ghetto misery. Okay, but let's see. He bled my mother, my father, but can't bleed me. He bled my brother, my sister, but can't bleed me. Bled my mother, my father, but can't bleed me. Sigh, fly, whole style, stuck up. Used to talk to myself. I told him, shut the fuck up. Buckled up because it's about to get rough. He said, keep talking that shit. You about to be snuffed. Then we squashed it. But okay. Why, if this individual you're saying bled your mother, your father, your sister, and your brother, let's say those are 4 individual people that apparently your op kind of made bleed to some extent. Again, I don't know if it's a metaphorical or what the fuck, but you kind of just squash the beef after that, even after everything. That kind of sounds I don't know. Like he's not really standing on business kind of vibe. But let's see. We only met a time to join these rhymers in the mosh pit. We only met a time. Gosh, it feels great just to increase the chance for a pussy guy face to hit the dance floor. Okay. Was clout a thing in 1999? That's interesting. Got clout. Top up got clout. Crack rock what? Okay. I'm like sort of divisive on this because like I vibe with Doom, but at the same time I don't really know what he's talking about. Like my agenda up in the basement, party tipping the bartender. Is unbeknownst to you who could get body blown. MF like Mike Fran Corleone, like, people I don't know. I mean, we can look these people up, but like I don't really feel like it's gonna make too much of a difference understanding who they are. A fictional character and the protagonist of Mario Puzo's 1969 novel The Godfather. Oh. MF like Mike Fran Corleone. Okay, again, he's making references that I'm not familiar with, so it's interesting. He said maricon up in this bitch. Okay. An invisible cat who pull off disappearing act. Raised by a pack of wild wisdoms like Sweetback. Like, there's so many things I don't understand. What the hell is Sweetback? A band from 1994? And then I'm like, okay, say that is what he's talking about. An invisible cat who pull off a disappearing act. Raised by a pack of wild wisdoms like Sweetback. Okay. I don't know if all of his bars are with a purpose or with a meaning, or if he's kind of just putting words together that kind of sound good and fulfill his style, his like rapping scheme. So I don't know if he's kind of just saying like random things. An invisible cat who pulled a disappearing act raised by a pack of wild wisdom like a Sweetback. Because there's like back, pack, act, cat. They kind of follow a similar rhyming scheme, but then it doesn't really make sense to me, which is kind of interesting. I'm like, is it a metaphor or is he just saying shit to sound cool when he says it, right? Like, but I don't know. Again, I don't really know this guy like that, but this was an interesting line. I didn't even know who that was. Now I kind of do, but I'm not going to remember this. Let me move on. Let's see. Back in the days
when I met a brilliant young student named Doom.
Wait, what?
It was back in the days when I met a brilliant young student named Doom.
Okay.
Hello? Anybody home? Ah! Look at that equipment. I wonder what Doom's working on. Now, I'll just rearrange a few of these circuits.
What are you doing in my room?
You're even more
Give me
stupid
those
than I
papers.
thought. I just came by to say hello. But you'd better recheck those equations. You're off a few decimals. And that means big trouble if you use this material.
Get out of here.
Okay. This is interesting. Back in the days. You're off a few decimals, and that means big trouble if you use this material. We come back to this sort of, comic book or, like, cartoon sort of, scene that they're having here. Okay. Again, I don't really know what to make of these. But, he's kind of like, introducing him. Like, back in the days when I met a brilliant student named Doom. And then it kind of goes off. I wonder what Doom is working on. Oh, let me just rearrange a few of these things. In which he figures out that apparently some of his numbers are off. For a moment, this line, you'd better recheck those equations. You're off a few decimals. Kind of made me feel like he's telling me, hey, you don't really understand what I'm trying to say. Which is true. I really don't. So I was like, oh, damn, he really clocked me like that. But I don't know if that's the case. So it's a skit. So let's carry on. Go with the flow. You guys hear that? Like, dun, 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 dun. Listen.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Right?
Yeah, ho. Go with the flow. Yo, I like to check this microphone before I start right quick. Microphone check 2 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Big up all the Monster Island massive. And beware before I triple dare you like the last kid who asked me what we don't got that you got, son. For one flow, that's elementary, my dear Watson. Secondly, ever since I was little, not so much to riddle, least rhyme to the syllable. Keep tracks and make an A-rap deep clap with no hands. I chop these drums off truly yours, G-rap. Actual fact, relax. In this land of lyrical lost black, I'm not the cool sleep stack. The one who might stop and talk to you. Poison to few. Niggas who be biting styles, I'm like pork too. Ooh, what you got to lose? Let mud fly. When I got
Wait. I'm like listening to the lyrics. I'm listening again. We come back to the idea that I don't really know if he's really. Some lines sound purposeful and like there's meaning behind them. Some kind of sound like he's just saying random things. What I did notice right here is that the beat kind of went like a little bit more different. Let me see if I can.
In this land of lyrical lost
black, there is normal, and then
the one who might stop and talk to you. Poison
no,
to
wait.
Who be biting styles, I'm like pork too. Ooh, what you got to lose? Let mud fly. When I got blues, I two whole crews that's butt dry. So I ask why the stars from the cess should be fucking with my eye as I pull it to the chest. A super motherfucking villain grip the mic with an iron hand, throwing them seeds to the fire from out the frying pan. It ain't no use in trying, man. Son, stop crying, frontin' like you deaf to find. Need to stop lying. Speak your piece. Only once you're spoken to first. Now let me hear your verse while I'm choking you with well refined rhymes like an editor.
Excuse. Wait, this whole shit right here is fire. What the fuck?
Ain't no use in trying, man. Son, stop crying. Frontin' like you deaf to find.
You need to stop lying.
Speak your piece. Only once you're spoken to first. Now let me hear your verse while I'm choking you with well refined rhymes like an editor. Throw them to my collections of skulls and spines like Predator. Fuck around. The only niggas who can hear the same sound was Jet Jaguar and James Brown. Yeah, only them. And I'm glad I took the time to write their names down just to big them up. I like to say hi, it's Sci-Fly, the odd Merlin. That's quick to whip up a script like Rod Serling. Who I own bad bitch who used to whip the Sterling. Who see God Tober, never see God Erling. My man Grimm had his little monkey like Space Ghost. Me, myself, I got flavors that outtakes most. With numb gum, some rhymes is late toast. Back to you, MF Doom, you late show host. S to the U to the P-E-R-A. Who chronicle these times in a 3D horror. Bruno co-starrer in a real drama. Who break bread with stingy kinmen, Indian borrower. Lone gunman who candidly flip fly flows single-handedly with one eye closed. In a fly pose, no shirt, may see me stack the $250,000 cash pay. That's that in a smash way. How we did it, motherfuckers probably couldn't peep it past a minute. It's the exquisite scripts, the quick shit, go with the flow. That's how we do it though. Yeah, yo, I like to give a special shout out. Rhyme is the L, Rockwell, to the depths of hell, pure mathematics, folding stacks like Craftmatics. Justice, Supreme Love of Law, Prince Love of Law. So I'm in Master Sword. VS, shout out, Cole. MF Grimm, the magician. Guard you now. Sin. GM. Calm.
Level Phase 2. Your concurrence in the above is assumed.
Okay. Ooh, there was a couple of lines here that I really liked. But let's go kind of through it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Just go with the flow. Yeah, here we go. Just go with the flow. Yeah, here we go. Just go with the flow. I'd like to check this microphone before I start real quick. Yeah. Microphone, blah, 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 blah. Big up to all the Monster Island Massive. And beware before I triple dare you like the last kid who asked me what we don't got that you got, son. Who asked me? What we don't got that you got, son, okay? For one, flow. That's elementary, my dear Watson. And that's what I kind of mean. I mean, he could be talking about somebody, but like he said, well, that's what you got, son, and then he just puts Watson in order to make it rhyme, but like, what does it mean? But then he's got flow. He definitely has flow. Secondly, ever since I was little, not so much to riddle, least rhyme to the syllable. Wait, let me see. What does that sound like?
Not so much to riddle, least rhyme to the syllable. Secondly, ever since I was little, not so much to riddle, least rhyme to the syllable. Keep tracks and make an A-rap deep clap with no hands. I chop these drums off true.
Oh. Wait, this is kind of dark. Secondly, ever since I was little, not so much to riddle, least rhyme to the syllable. Okay, is this not answering my question? Is he not saying there's not much of a riddle? At the very least, he rhymes to the syllable, right? Keep tracks that make Arab thief clap with no hands? You're gonna make somebody clap with no hands? I chopped these. The hands, right? Drum off, truly yours, G-Rap. What the fuck is G-Rap? Could it be this guy? Cool G-Rap. Or simply G-Rap is an American rapper. Better known for his stage name, G-Rap, mid-1980s. One half of the group Cool G-Rap and DJ Polo as a member of the Juice Crew. Okay, actual facts, relax. In this land of lyrical loss, Black, I'm not the cool sleek stock. Sleek stock? What the hell is that? The sleek stack god? The what? I'm not the cool sleek stack. I mean, this was kind of what I was kind of getting from it. In this land of lyrical loss, to me, kind of meant or felt like he's trying to say in the current era, in the current time, there is rap, but there is nothing that is lyrically significant. Therefore, lyrical loss. No, I'm not the cool sleek stack though. Is this what he's talking about? What the fuck? I'm not tripping, right? Like, this is weird. Lost City. Did he not say that? Lyrical Lost? Lost City? Well, Lizardmen, which are known as Slee Stack. And it's from the 1970s, so it kind of makes sense. But not really. What the fuck did I get into, bro? The one who might... Wait, what?
In this land of lyrical lost, Black, I'm not the cool sleek stack. The one who might stop and talk to you. Poison to few. Niggas who be biting styles, I'm like pork too. Ooh.
Okay.
What you got to lose? Let mud fly. When I got blues, I two whole crews that's bud dry. So I...
What's bud dry? I'm invested. Okay, let's see. That super motherfucking villain grip to the mic and... Okay, hold on. I want to hear that.
It's a super motherfucking villain grip the mic with an iron hand. Throwing them seeds to the fire from out the frying pan. It ain't no use in trying, man. Son, stop crying.
I like this part. Fronting like you death-defying, you need to stop lying. Speak your piece only once you're spoken to first. Now let me hear your verse while I'm choking you with well-refined rhymes like an editor. Throw them to my collection of skulls and spines like Predator. Like, jeez, he kind of popped off right there. Hold on. But then, okay, he's like, stop fronting. Or fronting like you death-defying, like you can't die. You need to stop lying. Speak your piece only when you're spoken to first. And he's like, now let me hear your verse while I'm choking you? Jeez, brother, chill. Who's Jet Jaguar? What is this? I mean, it makes sense because like he's like into comic books and shit, and he's into like cartoons. So like I guess it makes sense that he's talking about this, but I have no idea what all of this is. Wikizilla, the kaiju encyclopedia, an advanced robot created by the Japanese inventor Goro Ibuki. Jet Jaguar was stolen by the Guardian. Okay, what is Sci-Fly? Sci.fly. Okay, so MF Doom's Sci-Fly, which is a name that he's mentioned a couple of times now, sometimes stylized as Sci-Fly, was one of his main villainous alter egos, a distinct persona on his debut, Operation Doomsday. They're presenting a more abstract, spacier, futuristic lyrical style. Okay, contrasting his other characters like King. Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, but I'd like to say hi. It's Sci-Fly. Ah, the Odd Merlin. Okay.
I like to say hi. It's Sci-Fly, the Odd Merlin. That's quick to whip up a script like Rod Serling.
Who is Rod Sterling? I'm just looking everything up. Oh, that I know this. A Twilight Zone. That makes sense because I guess his alter ego, which is Sci-Fly, the Odd Merlin, would be talking about some fucking Twilight Zone type shit. That's interesting. What the fuck?
I like to say hi. It's Sci-Fly, the Odd Merlin. That's quick to whip up a script like Rod Serling. Who I own bad bitch who used to whip the Sterling. Who Seagull Tober never Seagull Erling. My man Grimm had his little monkey like Space Ghost.
I feel like I've seen this guy before. Space Ghost. Right? It's okay, so... But then he's mentioned Grimm. And there's also... I saw somebody named MF Grimm. American rapper. Okay. Interesting. Let me keep going. Let's see. But wait, that's so interesting. I like the fact that I looked up what Sci-Fly was, because I would not have been able to understand that was like an alter ego of him. But apparently whenever he does start talking through Sci-Fly, he like raps about more like space shit or like science fiction shit, which is interesting. Let me
I like to say hi. It's Sci-Fly, the Odd Merlin. That's quick to whip up a script like Rod Serling. Who I own bad bitch who used to whip the Sterling. Who Seagull Tober never Seagull Erling. My man Grimm had his little monkey like Space Ghost. Me, myself, I got flavors that outtakes most. With numb gum, some rhymes is late toast. Back to you, MF Doom, you late show butts.
That's why he says that, even though he's the only person technically rapping on here. He's like, oh, back to you, MF Doom, where he kind of went in and out of that like alter ego. That's so interesting. What the fuck? Who chronicled these times in a 3D horror thriller porno, co-starred in a realer drama. Who break bread with stingy Kinmg, Indian borrower, lone gunman who candidly flip flight flows, single-handedly with one eye closed, in a fly pose, no shirt alaye. What the fuck is that? Is a Yoruba word meaning owner of life. The versatile term for a powerful figure, a thug hooligan, or a coded signal used by scammers to identify each other as fellow scammers, meaning, I know you're a scammer too, don't waste my time. Okay, I think I'm going to carry on, but what I kind of did take from this one in particular is the way he kind of utilizes like alter egos to kind of rap in a different sort of style or a different method, which is interesting. Obviously it kind of still sounds like him, like it's not like he switches his voice, but he does apparently switch the context matter of what he's rapping about, so that should be interesting. Let's see if we can catch some more, because apparently he's got multiple alter egos. Because when I was looking this, when I did a little bit of research before the video started, I saw that one of the recommendations that somebody left was Doomsday, or what was it? This is one of the things that was recommended by one of you guys is Mad Villainy. But then there's like, I don't know, there's like so many like different like alter egos that he uses and shit that I'm like, finding like just the original debut was kind of a little tricky to like just guarantee that I was listening to like the right first thing, I guess. But I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let me carry on. Let's get to something else. I feel like I've been on this song for a long time, so let's carry on. Ooh, he mentioned MF Grimm in the last one. He said my boy Grimm, and now he's actually getting a feature on a song. So let's see what MF Grimm is about. Also, we're on Tick Tick featuring MF Grimm. Let's see.
How long? You know when you're gonna come in?
Nobody will never, ever really know. Because the more you know, that you don't know shit.
I love how that kind of sound in the back. Again, we come back to like comic books or sort of that cartoons. It sounds like the villain coming in. Starting like there.
You gonna come in?
Nobody will never, ever really know. Cause the more you know that you don't know shit. Niggas will never run out of shit. There's so much shit, so much scripts to do here. Niggas will never run out of shit.
Enjoy the roller coaster ride.
Multifaceted.
Walk the path of Jesus, witness of hell freezes, the mind teases, reality cracked to pieces, nothing eases, being chastised.
What scripts to do here? Niggas never run out of shit.
Enjoy the roller coaster ride.
Multifaceted.
Walk the path of Jesus, witness of hell freezes, the mind teases, reality cracked to pieces, nothing eases, being chastised, with blood baptized, dies, revives, acknowledge past lives, statements will be made, acknowledge me. My mind is heaven's gate, so enter me. My mind's the gate to hell, so try to flee. Both gates look the same, which will it be? Demons scream from thought process. Enter semen, child-born stress. Body want to sleep, but the mind can't rest. Measure pleasure through financial progress. When it come to currency, love is non-existent. Foes mock to fire, friends become so distant. Some hope you die, backstab in an instant. Foes I despise, disguise as allies. The sabotage, camouflage. Loyalty is lies. To see God, look into my eyes. To see the devil, then you look into my eyes.
As I rise from hell's equator.
Cause I'ma slow it up, speed it up, slow it up, speed it up. Metal fingers, feed beats, Grim Reaper, eat 'em up. Speed 'em up, slow 'em up, speed 'em up, slow it up. Brain sick, tick, 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 MF, blow it up. Slow it up, speed it up, slow it up, speed it up. Metal fingers, feed beats, Grim Reaper, eat it up. Speed it up, slow it up, speed it up, slow it up. Brain sick, tick, 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 MF, blow it up. Take air, compress it, bless it. Mitch loops like Ku Klux. MF don't give two fucks. Nigga, quarterback, blip.
Wait. Mix loops like Ku Klux Klan? Because I guess it would make nooses, and a noose is kind of a loop? No, that's okay.
Mitch loops like Ku Klux. MF don't give two fucks. Nigga, quarterback, blitz, pop. Quickly fumble, leave game with concussion. Seeing stars and mumbles. This happens to any MC that wants to rumble. Dynasties destroyed like Harringtons and Kobe's. Noise, reduce, MF thinks in Dolby. Chop that ass in half like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
Greatest of all time, God straight up told me. Greatest of all time, the devil even told me. Icicles on surface of sun, we live in coldly. Prophets be phony. Every attack, we switch like the Wu-Tang symbol. Still kill Jack, even though quick and nimble, plain and simple. Pick niggas off while they ballin', and die old like Stalin. Yes, death, I hear you calling, I accept, collect. Human sacrifice must pay respect. We catch wreck, nigga, we catch wreck. And
ooh, that was an interesting sound.
We gonna slow it up, speed it up, slow it up, speed it up. Metal fingers, feet beats, Grim Reaper, eat it up. Speed it up, slow it up, speed it up, slow it up. Brain sick, tick, 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 MF, blow it up. Boom!
MF Grimm, MF Doom.
This sounds so eerie, bro.
Do your homework.
あなた方はまだわからないのです。このままでは地球は滅亡です。キングギドラのために死の星となります。
キングギドラ?
Okay, there's a whole lot going on. Let me talk first and foremost about this beat and this sort of like unsettling, sort of creepy kind of sound they've got going on, and I feel like I kind of understand the gist of what this song is trying to go for. Okay, so we've got the song being very eerie, like the musicality of it, the beat, if you will, being very eerie, kind of unsettling. And you've got the title being Tick Tick, so we're talking about time. Then he's talking about speed him up, slow him down, speed him up, slow it down. The fact that within the song he mentions slowing something up and speeding it down, and then the beat actually kind of sounds like it gets sped up and slowed down. So this individual, which is, I believe, MF Grimm, feels like he is sort of manipulating the track. And the fact that he is MF Grimm, the fact that he apparently, or maybe I'm insinuating or getting what I'm getting across here, is that he is the Grim Reaper, which is why over and over again he kind of mentions let me see. I mean, I guess we can go through all the lyrics. Let's see. You know when you're going to come in, nobody will ever really know. Really know. Because the more you know that you don't know shit. Which is, already we're starting with sort of contradictions. You'll never run out of shit, okay? So much shit, so much scripts through here. Never run out of shit. It's another roller coaster ride. Walk the path of Jesus, witness if hell freezes. The mind teases reality, cracks the pieces. Nothing eases, being chastised with blood of baptized. Guys revise, acknowledge past lives. Statements will be made, acknowledge me. Okay, this is the interesting part. My mind is heaven's gate, so enter me. My mind is the gate of hell, so try to flee. How, tell me, is his mind simultaneously heaven's gate and the gate of hell? Well, if this is the Grim Reaper that we're talking about, and he is the one who ultimately is the symbol of death, and whoever, whenever life is about to end, is the one who you'll meet, technically both gates would be in his head. Well, not in his head, but he would have access to either or, because he's going to be the one who decides whether you go to heaven or hell, right? Demons scream from thought process. Okay. Oh, wait. Both gates look the same. Which will it be? Huh. Yeah. Body wants to sleep, but the mind can't rest. Measure pleasure through financial progress. Ooh, that, bro, and they're all like long words, and it's like measure pleasure through financial progress. That's interesting. When it comes to currency, love is non-existent. Foes multiply, friends become so distant. Some hope you die, backstab in an instant. Foes I despise, disguised as allies. To sabotage, camouflage, loyalty is lies. To see God, look into my eyes. It's the devil, then look into my eyes. Which is interesting. Okay. And then, Metal Fingers feed beats. Grim Reaper, eat them up. Okay. So overall, I feel like this song is sort of like talking about the inevitability of death, and how time, there's only a certain amount of time, and maybe I'm like extrapolating to a fucking extent that is not necessary, but that's just the kind of vibe I get with the eeriness of the song, with the kind of context matter, with the fact that we've got like a MF Grimm kind of presenting himself sort of like the Grim Reaper, and saying that he has both accesses to the gates of heaven and gates of hell. Like, that's the kind of vibe I get, which is very interesting. All of that being said, as a song, this is like not something I will listen to again, I don't think. It's interesting, like, getting to listen to it for the first time and kind of trying to dissect what they're talking about. But, like, musical-wise, it's, like, so, like, off-putting and eerie that it's not, like, something I feel like I would come back to. But regardless, we're creating this sort of, like, universe throughout this album that is, interesting. And now we've got the Grim Reaper up in the mix, so interesting. Okay, let's carry on. Let's see what else we've got. Wait. King, Red and Gold. King Ghidra is another one of his alter egos, no? First one moniker used by legendary underground rapper MF Doom. Okay. So MF Doom featuring another MF Doom in the moniker of King Ghidra, right? Okay. Wait, that sounds fucking bomb.
I remember when, last past November, when Clown King got pounded in with the Timberland. They left him trembling, he was not remembering. Never tuck your denim in, just a frosted emblem. Some would debate, wait, the fella ate gelatin, or even listening to what his weathermen was telling him. When I could feel it in my melanin, it's compelling us to break them off, no reassembling, no science fiction to no theater near you. Coming soon to fuck with you frequently like how phases of the moon would do. You could gather around like it was an eclipse, just don't look directly to the bitch, you may be blinded by the scripts. Past the L, the last that tells us an absurd tale. All hail, King Ghidra, the third rail. With 700 volts, hosts rap to a standstill. Fool, ignore the rule, fuck up and get his man killed. True bottle of dog got his hands filled. And so goes the days of our lives as the hourglass sand spill. And build with passion and a glass of the day.
And the lights went down on the hay.
And I knew it was the last day. Wig twisting season, where some could get their wig twisted back within reason. Mostly wispy crimes of treason. And you'll be lucky if there's no squeezing, even this evening. From how it's feeling, grilling, choice of flow is sick. He's the villain with the $1 million voice throw trick. He's like a ventriloquist with his fist in the speaker's back. Couldn't think of no unique track, no sneak attack. It don't really matter how big them is, so much as the nipple. Cause you could have a chick with D triple, except the nipple little. This hot off the griddle, like how he do monkey rhymes. Like monkey in the middle by his damn self. Ain't no average MC ahead of me. Getting cheddar instead of the probably better pedigree. With nicknames, shit games as Rick James. Messy games, side fly such as Jesse James. Glass I figure, ass hawking, ass titty liquor. Last one to walk up in, fast talking city slicker. Got bad cause of the dirty chick with makeup. Bail out quick for the 7:30 wake up. My only backup was an A cup. As far as made to when the leaves turn red and gold. Till Nimrod Earth Day. All else worthless to say.
And the lights went down on the hay.
That's when I knew it was the first day. Wig twisting season, where some could get their wig twisted back within reasoning. Mostly wispy crimes of treason, men. And y'all be lucky if there's no squeezing even this evening. It's like a mosquito, the much sweeter, resent the act. I've been bent back since my physical went back, since culture more of my kin. And for them I keep an L-roll in this hellhole. Hold your head, use your head and hold, or be dead and cold. In the worstest way, soon as the leaves show red and gold. So around Nimrod release day. And all else, needless to say. Wait a motherfucking minute, true facts presented. The names was probably changed just to protect who ain't in it. The XP was 3/4 tinted, 4/5 was converted. Where his shit was twisted, ask him if he heard it.
And the lights went down on the hay.
Wig twisting season, where some could get their wigs twisted back within reasoning. Mostly with the crimes of lying and fronting and cheating. All types of different styles of treason.
And King Ghidra is completely controlled by our computers through magnetic waves.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. Okay, this beat in particular is a little bit more compelling to me. It sounds more interesting to my ear in comparison to, for example, the last one. That being said, I feel like I don't really understand a lot of what he's trying to say here, which is interesting, but at the same time, I think he mentioned it like a couple of songs ago, the more you know is the less you know at the end of the day, or like the more you think you know, the less you really end up knowing, or something like that. So I feel like questioning the meaning of things doesn't really give me anything, to be honest. Never tuck your denim in just to floss an emblem. Some would debate you. Wait, the fella ate gelatin? It's like it sounds kind of nonsensical. Or either listening to what his weatherman was telling him. When I could feel it in my melanin, it's compelling. Us to break them off, no reassembling. No science fiction to no theater near you. I think what's most important to be taken from here is the fact that he is, once again, rapping in a, what would it be, like the third kind of alter ego with King Ghidra. Huh. And then Sci-Fly comes back once again. But again, a lot of the lyrics are kind of like strange. Ass titty liquor, like last one to walk up. Fast talking city slicker. Got bagged because of the dirty chick with makeup. Bailed out quick for the 7:30 wake up. My only backup was an A cup as far as May. I feel like I'm getting more confused like the more I kind of read it, to be honest. Let me see. I didn't want to read all this. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. But oh, King Ghidra refers to a moniker used by legendary underground rapper MF Doom, an alias for his cosmic, three-headed monster persona, distinct but related to his more famous King Ghidorah identity, drawing inspiration from the iconic three-headed dragon King Ghidorah from Japanese Godzilla films. Okay, wait. So King Ghidra and King Ghidorah are two different this is gonna be kind of confusing, I'm not gonna lie, but okay. Like, I like the sonicality of this one more, but then like the lyrics kind of don't make sense to me. I don't know, bro. I'm like okay, but I'm vibing, and I'm kind of going with the flow, as he said in a previous track as well. So let's see, let's carry on. The Hand of Doom.
I'll have to go ahead with my experiment right now. Lower the dome. Are you ready, Carstairs? All set. My moment of triumph is at hand. Contact!
It's messed up.
Doesn't look bad.
Crazy. It looks bad.
Okay, then at least tell me what that thing is you've done.
This figure in the middle is not even coming out right. I already got like the hands like on the side, it's like the hands of doom. They're like representing the city and the environment around this artist. And he's like by himself in his own world and whatnot. He don't care about nobody around him. That's what the hands are, everybody around him.
Yeah, who is this character? That's you.
Who told you? Who gave you that idea?
Come on, man, I've been knowing for a long time that was you.
Yo, this little...
Damn, man.
Interesting. So this is the, if I recollect correctly, the third skit that we've gotten. This one in particular kind of sounds like two people. Like they made an experiment and they're like, oh, it's messed up. It doesn't look that bad. And then he's kind of like explaining the sort of ideals that represent Doom, like the hands of Doom. And they're like representative of the city and the environment around this artist. And then this like girl that he's talking about is like, oh, that's you, isn't it? So it kind of feels like he got like discovered, like he was explaining who that guy was, like if it wasn't himself. Then the girl's like, no, that's you, right? It's okay. But what do I like, what song are we on? Let me see. Okay, we're on 9. We have 10 more to go. Let's see. Let's run the next one.
Who you think I am? Who you want me to be?
When I rock, Jock niggas in shell shock. Don't watch the birdie, watch the clock go tick tock. I rip shop. I make your girls bottom lip drop. Your word to the truckers at the pit stop. I'm hip hop, I hold heat. Never forget what niggas told me. They showed me other MCs trying to fold me. They owe me. But plus them niggas mad slow. G, I got my get you down song coming with my homie. Here's the plan, stick 'em up. I enter through the window, stoop down so we can't see our crescendo past the endo. Yo, we used to be our friend though. Yeah, but that's the reason I don't really like to lend dough.
In the corner, cylindrical triangle hat says dunce. Lyrics precise like forensic science. Leave you in tango for months. Trying to figure who done it. You fronted, got your shit studied. Didn't have to be that way. Some sort of light coming in, they shunned it. For the wickedness of those despise life and worship death. Be a savage, match it eye for eye, tooth for tooth, breath for breath. In the last days of the countdown, shit is just that drastic. Write journals like an evil prophet, study math like an Aztec.
Love, not who you think I am, who you want me to be. A true thug and MC, true thugs with no strings attached. Who wanna give you my slugs and don't wanna take them. Box sprays with my box cutter in my boxes. Shot spray, holding cops hostage with rosters. Rockaway Boulevard, got love obnoxious. Got 5 cops today, my Rockaway niggas that rock braids. Got paid, A-Rock, you know how I rock. Meet me at the lobsters. I suggest I should dress proper. Cop the buzz, I cop the Dutch. I got a lot of love with no strings attached.
Rhymes, 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 we got plenty. Times, 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 too many. Sparked up and tapped to keep counting. I do my thing, jealous niggas keep doubting. Rock and roll, lock and low. MCs out for pots of gold, we stop them cold. In the tracks and take all the chips and sins. All the jats, all the bullshit mixes is. Give them credit, not debted. We just flip the calisthenic, toss the Andy Pettit, who said it. We grand slamming and never bystanding, and pussy MCs we abandoned. Flew in from Monster Island just to rag shit with jet lag. With brothers specialize in ways how it's not to get bagged. Egads, I bring confusion like roll call to MCs. So-called hoes be like, yup, I told y'all. So socialize, my bio show I dip, dive. Memorize like I Omega zip drive. Go to the bar to drink to get sober. A King Ghidra, eat the head of a King Cobra like King Cobra.
Can't get a cut like homemade, I hold heat. So sweet, road day, but no babe. Those that those day, close shades, foes, show to speak with. We show the reload. The respit for feet, the teeth keep concrete. Parallel to body till the next smell. Shotties and hotties still waiting to exhale. Smell the blood bath of slugs caught. Slugs passing, blood sport, bug laugh and bug thoughts. Courts of eyes make the case last stagger like a rocker drinking rocker hit no.
Oh my.
Like Sinatra out of
wait. He's fucking flowing on that shit. Hold on. From like right here, no?
So sweet, road day, but no babe. Those that those day, close shades, foes, show to speak with. We show the reload, the respit for feet, the teeth keep concrete. Parallel to body till the next smell. Shotties and hotties still waiting to exhale. Smell the blood bath of slugs caught. Slugs passing, blood sport, bug laugh and bug thoughts. Courts of eyes make the case last stagger like a rocker drinking rocker hit note. Like Sinatra at an opera, drop a flocker over red and rocker. Get you, got you, shot the 2L without the pop before the average knocker hit the liquor quick.
Fuck, wait, that's so fucking
Courts of eyes make the case last stagger like a rocker drinking rocker hit note. Like Sinatra at an opera, drop a flocker over red and rocker. Get you, got you, shot the 2L without the pop before the average knocker hit the liquor quicker than a quicker. Pick her up a girl and sticker. I leave more nuts than a snicker. Kicker to the curb, park a bench, stomp a chick. For now, call me calm, monster out, monster click.
Loved, not who you think I am, who you want me to be. A true thug and MC, true thugs with no strings attached. Who wanna give you my slugs and don't wanna take them back.
Okay. I feel like I'm kind of getting the vibe, dude. Okay, they mentioned Monster Island. Let me see. MF Doom, Monster Island. Monster Island Czars was a Long Island, New York hip-hop collective that was founded by MF Grimm and included MF Doom. Okay. Numerous Long Beach MCs, producers, DJs, graffiti artists, dancers, and entrepreneurs. And it's MIC Mike. Oh, and then he's mentioned that a couple of times, like MIC, let me grab it, and this and that. Interesting. There's like so much going on here, and I'm sure there's a lot of shit going over the top of my head, but like there's a lot of things that I am kind of understanding. And so you got Monster Islands, and apparently MF Doom has this fascination with comic books and cartoons, but also the sort of kaijus, because you've got King Ghidorah, or King Ghidra, if you will, Kong, which is kind of like King Kong. I don't know if Megalon would be like Megalodon, like another kind of big beastie animal from the past, or something like that, but wow. There's like, he's just kind of continuing to build this sort of universe, which is fascinating. For 1999, this is very complex. In the sense that it's rap, but also in the context of what he's talking about and the sort of like characters he chooses to appear as, and the sort of universe that he is sort of like creating from one song to the next, and it's fascinating. I loved the way that Kong rapped towards the end of the song. He just kind of fucking slid on that shit. It was so good. Is it right here? Yeah, I love this part right here.
Caught some eyes, make the case last stagger like a rocker, drinking vodka, hit note like Sinatra at an opera, drop a flocka over red and rocker, get you got 2 shots to 2 L without the pop before the average knocker, hit the liquor quicker than a quicker, pick her up a girl and stick.
Even the way that he kind of pauses, like right here, he goes in, stack a
lot. Drinking vodka, hit note like Sinatra at an opera, drop a flocka over red and rocker, get you got 2 shots to 2 L without the pop before the average knocker, hit the liquor quicker.
Hit the liquor quicker than a quicker picker upper, like.
Then a quicker picker up a girl and sticker. I leave more nuts than a snicker kicker to the curb, park a bitch, stomp a chick. For now, call me calm, monster, I monster, click.
Hey, that's so good, dude. I'm enjoying this. Let's see. Let me go next, though. Let's see what we got. Another skit.
Doom, are you awake? Yes, but what do you want? You fool. It's a miracle that you didn't kill Carsten as well as yourself.
Continue it, huh?
So before you cause greater harm, get out of here! This is just a minor disappointment. I shall overcome it.
The failure of Doom's experiment did not end his tragedy. For a few days later, his bandages were removed.
What have I done to myself? My face is hideous! He made me hurry my experiment. Now I must hide my face from all mankind. But he will pay. Oh, how he will pay!
So after his face was ruined, he just seemed to disappear. Why did Doom threaten just Well, like I said, he just disappeared. I'll never forget that day.
Interesting. So now, this is the 4th skit we've kind of gotten into in the album. And this one in particular is talking about how an experiment that Dr. Doom participated in or conducted kind of backfired on him. What's interesting is that it's the 2nd one, no? Oh, no. The one from the 3rd skit, we heard like a big bang or something and something happened. And the failure of Doom experiments did not end in his tragedy. For a few days later, his bandages were removed. How horrible. So apparently the experiment that kind of went wrong ruined his face, which kind of gives us a reason for him to be wearing the kind of Doom mask, no? And obviously this is probably the way that the sort of Dr. Doom like Marvel shit kind of plays out. I would imagine this is like actually taken from like a Marvel show or something. I don't really know. But I would imagine that's the sort of path that that actual like Marvel character kind of goes on to reach to that place. But like the way that he's kind of putting it into context here makes it seem like he, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if this is making any sense to you guys the way I'm like kind of explaining it, but like he's just like so like invested in the character that he is Dr. Doom or MF Doom, right? But it's like, damn, okay, those skits are starting to make more sense. That's interesting. But let's go next. We've got Hey.
Good evening.
That's so eerie. I love it though.
Gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening. Let me know if y'all with me, y'all. Just a couple of things I want to say. I only play the games that I I win at and stay the same with more rhymes than his ways to skin cats. As a matter of fact, let me rephrase. With more rhymes than ways to fillet felines in these days.
Wait, that's so good. What the fuck? I only play the games that I
only play
win
the
at.
games that I win at and stay the same with more rhymes than his ways to skin cats. As a matter of fact, let me rephrase. With more rhymes and ways to fillet felines in these days. Watch the path of the black one, the super villain. He reps clubs to Delph in the drunken stupid chillin'. Ready and willing to inadvertently fall that plan of any rhymer, whiner or spoiled brat. Who got more snottier flows and snotty nose and holds mics like he knows karate body blows? Nobody knows the trouble I see from the MPV fly dirty tailing the bubble I-30. For the record, this is some shit I just thought of, y'all. Science fiction that's not admissible in no court of law. I live to rock mics 3D. The only reason I seek to stop to snuff the TV. I heard beats that sound like karaoke with monkey rhymers on a leash like don't have this fairy choke me. Hit him with a penny so we could get these peanuts. And I thought we was nuts. I used to get free cuts. They locked Lex Luthor up in Green Haven. Since when a nigga never really been too clean shaven. Misbehaving rap stars need listament. Call me Mr. Bent. I'm at where your sister went. Intelligent, used to write and be well spoke. Now all a nigga wanna do is fight and sell. Tell joke. This could lead to catastrophe. About to stop the violence right after these last 3 shots from the black bat got me a headlock. Holding on to sanity by strands of that dreadlock. She told me get off. I said, bitch, let me set this shit off so I can get rich right quick. Then it hit me like the point of intoxication. Nigga, come out and rock this nation like oxygen facing. A lot of niggas out is rusty like oxidation. In this world's strangest, most dangerous occupation. But you can do it, you the super like in your building. Feeling like Christ Kindred and all my children. Plotting and it's sure to pay ends with some real mature women's and some more of their friends. When bad men roll tight, it's actual true. Like a pack of big bamboo with natural glue. Who grip necks of Bex to triple X? You just came from 4D, follow the ripple effects, and it'll lead you right to him. Oh snap, it seems you walked into a trap through rap. Zoinks, this place is filled with pretender willies. One false move and get broke off like endophiles. True believers, ain't nothing new to crook with special powers like how to tell the future. Rhyme of the month, 2 pages long. Busting off 2 gauges with my cape on wrong. Sun is on, remind me of a Raekwon tape song. With a fleet of super bad to status Ray Don Chong. Let me know if y'all's with me, y'all. National and Geographic down to the titty ball. Rap Monster Island City, y'all. To all my brothers who is doing unsettling bids, you could've got away if it was not for them meddling kids.
Okay, interesting. Ooh. What an eerie fucking beat. And you've got Zoinks, sort of referencing Scooby-Doo, and also you could have got away if it wasn't for them meddling kids. The Scooby-Doo end of the episode line at all times. Okay, this is an interesting one. I only play the games that I win at, and stay the same with more rhymes. Then there's ways to skin cats. As a matter of fact, let me rephrase, with more rhymes and ways to fillet felines these days. What's the path of the black one? Interesting. So he's saying he's got more rhymes than there is ways to skin a cat. And he skins a cat in a different way in a following line, filleting felines, which he's skinning a cat again, but in a different way. So there's many ways to skin a cat, but he's got more ways to rhyme and rap. So, even that kind of rap. So. Supervillain, he wrecks clubs for Dell in a drunken stupor chillin', ready and willing to inadvertently foil that plan of any rhymer, whiner, or spoiled brat. So he's ready to kind of take on any of these kinds of people who got more snottier flows than snotty nose, and holds mics like knows karate body blows. Nobody knows the trouble I see from the MPV fly dirty Telling the bubble I-30 like the dirty bubble? No shot, right? For the record, this is some shit I thought of y'all. I just thought of y'all. Science fiction that's not admissible in no court of law. I live to rock Mike's 3D. The only reason I seek to stop to snuff the TV. I heard beats that sound like karaoke with monkey rhymers on a leash. Okay, so he heard beats that sound so generic that they sound like karaoke, like a monkey on a leash kind of rhymed it together, right? Like, don't have this fairy choke me. Hit him with a penny so we get these peanuts. And I thought we was nuts. I used to get free cuts. Okay. Mentioning Lex Luthor. I don't know what Green Haven. I don't know what Green Heaven would be, but okay. Since when? Guy never really been too clean shaven. Misbehaving. Rap stars need misstatement. Call me Mr. Bent. I'm where your sister went. Okay. Zoinks. Okay, that was interesting. Alrighty. Okay, so the sort of the beat is very eerie, kind of imposing him as like a fucking threatening figure of sorts, which is interesting. That's probably what he was trying to do. Then you've got so many like interesting references talking about Lex Luthor and then the Scooby-Doo gang kind of okay, interesting. Let me carry on. Operation Greenbacks featuring Megalon.
Hey, look.
It's good to see you back.
It's good to be seen.
Greenbacks.
Greenbacks. Greenbacks.
Green stacks.
Greenbacks. Mean stacks.
Mean stacks.
Greenbacks.
Fly tramp, that's what she called me. Cause I don't wear no Stetson hats like Paul C. As y'all see, who give a fuck, who know what is it? These styles will be flipped to the absolute exquisite. It's like a blizzard. Soon as I got home from ATL, looked into my baby face. My boo was like, well, I know your types and clientele, thoughts, needs. As I held her firmly yet gentle as a soft seed. She said, the one with the horse weave, the pretty one, or crazy hot to touch the tattoo through the short sleeve. Which one you want? I'm like, if there was comp, fuck around, a nigga like me probably run up in all three. King Ghidra, what they call me. Either Caesar or Baldy. Probably half Moose slash y'all saw me on the D-Lo. I slaughter solo MCs, they paper thin. In they Polo Nautica or DK men. Amen. It's funny how significance make a difference. Notice parables of three and every other inference. For instance, who wants to battle on the real? Choose your weapon, microphone, beats, or the wheels of steel. I own a crown and all three for getting down without a doubt. I like to give an extra special shout out to Jet Jaguar, the Sun, Moon, and Star, the Mars, Style, and Stars. Y'all know who y'all are. Get that.
Coming straight from the black lungs. I rip tracks for all players that pack guns. Stack ones to the pack's done and doing back-to-back runs. So my views that's close, so your nose is up. You know the dose quick. Host of nuts, but Pebbles flip like what? Like they want to smush us ass to back in the bushes. I pack and get the bus, I cap and popo if they catch us and try to push us. Cause when I'm in New York, I don't be taking no shit. I be that drug dealer nigga that be fucking your bitch.
What a fella, like Salt, Pepper, Spinderella. I came to spark the duff, dumb and blind like Helen Keller. If I'm not with Georgia the Jungle, if he not with Stella or either Priscilla, I'm doing dips on Godzilla. Yo, y'all know he don't play right. TNT throws a nigga out a moving van in broad daylight, and he was shackled by hands and feet. Then they say he tried to escape once his face scraped the concrete. Near the curb on Monster Island, 103 Street, where brothers run the risk of getting swallowed once the beasts eat. I'd rather lay in the cut, collect cash pay. Only TNT I see, Gilligan's Castaway. With Mary Jane and Ginger, both of which who spent the night by accident. I creep like a ninja. When the Mac is bent, who can give one fuck? Get buck, get broke up like three-piece nunchuck. Y'all sunstruck, sick to their headpiece. Three-headed beast brings the drama to a dead cease. Sick to their headpiece. Greenbacks, the meanest green stacks.
controlled by our computers. These monsters can destroy you and together conquer the entire Earth.
Okay, I like this one. It was a little bit more chill. There's a lot to go through. Let's see. Never understand what people's heads are in. Mean stacks, greenbacks, ask me what I need. Fly tramp, that's what she called me. Okay, because I don't wear no Stetson hats like policy. As y'all see, who gives a fuck? Who know what it is? These styles will be flipped to the absolute exquisite. It's like a blizzard. Soon as I got home from ATO, looked in my baby's face. I was like, boo. My boo was like, well, I know your types of clientele, thoughts, needs. As I heard her firmly, yet gentle as the soft sea, she said, the one with the horse weave, the pretty one? Or crazy, you had to touch the tattoo through the short sleeve? I feel like I don't understand a lot of them. But then he mentions King Ghidorah, which again is like one of his alter egos. Probably half moon since you last saw me. On the D-Lo, I slaughter solo MCs, they paper thin. Okay. Amen. It's funny how significance make a difference. Notice parables of 3 in every other interference. For instance, who wants to battle on the real? Choose your weapon, microphone, beats, or the wheels of steel. What does wheels of steel mean? Oh, the DJ's turntables. Oh, interesting. Then he shouts out Jet Jaguar again. The Monster Island SARS. Mentions Godzilla. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Then he mentions George of the Jungle of all people. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let me carry on. Let's see what else we got. The mic.
Feel the magnetism between us. The mic. Growing stronger and stronger. Why don't we do it?
I was in a case, out of state. She was 13 and good, we had a holiday. It was just a number, she never told me she was knocked up. By the end of the summer, chick almost had me locked up.
What?
My aunt came and got me and steadied the block. We bounced to the Yeti and I'm ready to rock. With no attachments, feeling a little loose. Blowing up at every spot, we had a little juice. Probably the Dom or the Afghani buttered me. We played the stage standing by the speaker and suddenly, who tapped me about to get real ill? Already repped the whole club with metal faces, still will. What a sweet surprise, her with the fly eyes and fine. She pulled me to the sidelines. The mystery silent with strong words. She was an intelligent wisdom and a songbird. I met her last week at the same place. She stepped to me the same way at a no-shame pace. I'm off guard. Her game had me choked up. Checking me, play testing me till I spoke up. 7 whole days and nights, not a word from you. I was worried. I knew. Stranger, you know I'll never get enough of you. How you be coming through? Myself and 2 air lights, I ran through this crew of 3. In my earlier days, they showed me things new to me. So we knew mad brothers who they had hit off. They even used to watch each other just to rock their shit off. One slopping me, 2 smiling, I'm scoping her. Switching off 3 times a night made them more opener. So you could love Allah or leave him the hell alone. Message from my godfather, solid gold telephone. Many of my men were up in smoke while tricking with these chickens and ended up broke. You find out who's your man's when you broke like a bad joke. It's funny when you on, you got mad folk. I played the middleman in every little scam. Some as complex as a hip-hop album riddle jam. I find it quite intriguing as I think about rappers walk up on me speaking what they think about this and that. From sneakers to hats to gats. Freak chicks with their cootie cat raps. And the stat included dice at that. I'm at a black tie affair with the diva, with the fatty fat. I play the back, steady on the humble, but be right up front when we get ready to rumble. I gave her breath control, ask her who she learned off. Could've took her back to the crib, so I was turned off. Me and you was overdue for getting together, baby. I always knew our love was meant to be.
Feel the magnetism between us. Growing stronger and stronger. Why don't we do it?
Okay, there's a lot going on here. Particularly, it sounds like a sort of love song. But the beginning here is kind of weird. Why don't we do it? I was in a case out of state. She was 13 and good. We had hotter date. It was just a number. She never told me she was knocked up. By the end of summer, chick almost had me locked up. Let me do some research. Hold on. Okay. I had to look this up because I was like, what the fuck do you mean you got a 13-year-old girl knocked up? But apparently, it's a reference to a song by Boogie Down Production, and the girl is a metaphor for hip-hop. Oh. Chronologically, it sounds about right that hip-hop was around 13 years old when Doom first started getting into it. Okay. I guess I was like, what in the pedophilia is going on here? But I guess it's not that. It's like a metaphor for something else. But then it's like, I mean, on first glance, it is kind of concerning. No, like, what are we getting into? Okay. My aunt came and got me and steadied the block. We bounced to the Yeti and I'm ready to rock. With no attachments, feeling a little loose. Blowing up every spot, we had a little juice. Probably the dime on the Afghani butter. We played the stage standing by the speaker and suddenly who tapped me? I'm about to get real ill. Already repped the whole club with metal face steel will. What a sweet surprise. Ho with the fly eyes. And fine, she pulled me to the sidelines. The mystery shot up with strong words. She was an intelligent wisdom and a songbird. I met her last week at the same place. She stepped to me the same way at a no-shame pace. I'm off guard. Her game had me choked up, which is interesting. That's why I kind of felt like this was like a love song. Checking me, play testing me till I spoke up. 7 whole days and nights and not a word from you. I was worried. I thought I would have heard from you. Stranger, you know I never get enough of you. Okay, and if we're continuing the sort of metaphor that the girl is hip-hop, is this him kind of falling in love with hip-hop? Myself and 2 air likes, I ran through crew of 3. In my earlier days, they showed me things new to me. So we were mad brothers who they had hit on. They even used to watch each other just to rock their shit off, okay? When slovenly, 2 smile, and I'm scooping her up. Switching off 3 times a night made them more opener. So you could love a lot or leave him the hell alone. You find out who's your man's when you're broke like a bad joke. That's true. Whenever somebody is still your friend, even when you have nothing, that's a real friend. It's funny when you got mad folk. Oh, it's funny when you got mad folk, and that carries on the idea that when you have everything, there's mad people coming with you, but when you are broke like a bad joke, that's when your real ones will reveal themselves, because not everybody's going to support you when you're down and bad. So, okay. I played the middleman in every little scam, some as complex as a hip-hop album riddle jam. Okay, so he's talking about like complex sort of hip-hop albums, which kind of are like a riddle. Okay, I find it quite intriguing as I think about rappers. Walk up to me speaking what they stinking mouth. About this and that, from sneakers to hats to get, freaky chicks with they cootie cat raps, endless that, included dice, that. I'm a black tie affair with a diva with a fatty fat. Okay. The way I kind of interpret it is that he kind of has conversations with other kinds of rappers, but they're kind of superficial in the way that or the context or the things that they kind of rap about. Whereas he is over here at a black tie affair with a diva. Obviously, she has a fat booty, but he's doing things at an echelon that's a little bit higher than most more common rappers that he encountered in this point in time, I suppose. I play the backsteed on the humble, but be right up front when we're ready to rumble. Okay. Oh, we got another skit.
Doom. What of him? What of Doom, my dear lady? As I stood outside your door, I heard quite a bit of your story. If you wish, I'll add mine to clear up the mystery of Doom's transition.
Oh, I guess we're carrying on that story.
God damn it. Super motherfucking villain, god damn it. About to get this million stack of shit. Yo, this dip try to tell us. Ooh, you're like the sun. Chasing all of the rain away. When you come around, you bring brighter days. She told me you're the perfect one. Microphone check 1 2 1 2 1 2. He told her I will rock this microphone always. I hold the mic like niggas hold their girls tight, but I ain't after her. Probably your Acura Pearl White, the hook or nah. And many times I done hit it. Just be specific, more times than dimes in a Brisnik. When you broke north, I crashed the barbecue like Riddick at the Garden True. That's the garden me, pardon you. Cheapers, I was told back. The whole gang access to my beeper. Call back my secretary gatekeeper. Like I ain't peeper. I said, darling, you was stupid though. You know the super villain. Home. I had this style ever since I was a child. I got this other style, I ain't flipping a wow. It goes pure scientific intelligence with 1 point of relevance. MCs whose styles need elements. And once the smoke clears elements, the super motherfucking villain nigga came through raw like the elements. On 99 plus one of them. And with a flow to pull a fraud nigga foul from out in front of him. When we with y'all, we had tons of fun. Me and my duns and them. Actual true and living sons of them. Dead planets and guard jewels. Throwing divine rules too. Come through, we will overcharge you. Ooh, and won't feel remorse for shit. Except for one time, once I had took my fronts out and lost some shit. Scientific on berserk like red alert. I really want to pick up was nerd for cheddar dirt. The funniest experiments is where I went, obviously dead bent. And spent every red cent to rule you. And still drop more jewels than schools do. Or even TV news that's designed to fool you. Yeah, you who hear the most grimy suggestions from brothers with fly names and ID questions. That's a secret like Victoria Teddy says that's edible. None's not ready yet for the incredible team of MCs who broke off fakes who thought they were slaughterproof. Stomping through like North Lake waterproof. Tat tat at the end of that. After hit the bar with baby girl bartender at. I told her more wine mingling with no single mentions of. Stay tuned for more spine tingling adventures of.
Interesting. Okay, again we kind of have a lot going on here. Okay, super motherfucking villain. Yeah, so MF has to be motherfucking. Okay. Oh, you're like the sun chasing all the rain away. When you come around, you bring brighter days. Okay. And he kind of sang for a little bit, which was interesting. He told her, "I will rock this microphone always." But it sounds like this girl that he's kind of talking about kind of did him dirty. Yeah, I was tore back the whole gained access to my beeper. Called back my secretary gatekeeper. I don't really know what that's even supposed to mean. Secretary gatekeeper? Like, I ain't peeper. I said, darling, you was stupid, though. You know, the super villain. Had this style ever since I was a child. I got this other style I ain't flipping a while, which is probably talking about sci-fi, is it? I don't even remember anymore. What? Hold on. Because, I mean, again, like they mentioned in the beginning, whenever he's, like, talking about, like, science fiction shit, he's probably, like, rapping in the perspective of that, sort of, alter ego or whatever. Let's see. I got this other style I ain't flipping a while. It goes pure scientific intelligence with 1 point of relevance. MCs whose styles need velament. What the fuck is a velament? Okay, so a ment. That kind of makes sense, I suppose. And once the smoke clears, tell him it's the super motherfucking villain. Came through raw like the elements. All 99 plus one of them. And with a flow to pull a fraud guy file from out of in front of him. When we with y'all, we had tons of fun. Me and my duns and them. Actually true and living sons of them. Dead planets and good use. Okay, at this point, I kind of start to lose the plot a little bit. It kind of doesn't make too much sense. But there's, again, a lot to kind of chew on here. So let me carry on. Let's see.
Phase 2.
Gas Drawls.
Operation Doomsday.
Okay.
By the way, I re-up on bad dreams, back up screams in 50s, be up on mad schemes that heat shop like Jiffy. Pop, in an instant, get smoked like Winston cigarettes. Hoes get ripped off like Nicorette. In real life, the real tripe scene might snatch your life like assault machine. Rifle, dead up, set up like bullfight. Be blooded how we like, couldn't white or in full flight. The unemotional, call me antisocial. On the run off the gun, death tally commercial. Death Valley is like rehearsal to the streets, to my peeps. GM, MF on the beat, rhymes. It's chosen like the weapons of war. So keep from stepping on my floor or delivery front door. I bring it to y'all motherfuckers, master yours. My disaster cause hell and gas drawers. The super villain cooler than a million. I'll be chillin', still quick to slice squares like Sicilians. Don't make me have to hurt them feelings. I'll ruin you in the dirt that I be doing in my dealings. Sending spirits through the ceiling, chrome peeling, dome blown within the comforts of your own home. Grown, big, wheeling and high rolling. I hold and lie, keep the style on my eyes swollen. Holding and folding a pal, known as massive versatile. I like to big them up, monster owl. Them gas drawers. To my brother Sub Rock and Black Jew, I crack brew for 2 more free men, 2 up. I hit the brew up like nobody knows how extra unseen feels when giving crews a brush with death like between meals. 2 times a day with brothers as tight like a noose. With more rhymes than use than Dr. Seuss, a motherfucking mother goose. Extra suspicious flirter, who every hooker herder. Next to malicious murder, track type vicious. Fulfilling the pipe wishes, the missions may be legal. Minus the baby eagle, any given summer's eve, don't breathe. 16 shots I do believe and 1 up the sleeve. Master of the O, who predict your last pause. I told y'all, hell and gas drawers breaking glass and plastic jaw like federal drastic law. Fed up from fighting secret war with them fantastic force. Versus doom with the metal face before it go to state. The whole better settle case. The flow is at pedal pace, steady like tricycles. Beware all suckers, it's froze like icicles. Bag them up and bagging bitches like nickels, cause I lick them where they tickle. Before I hit the clip though, I'ma spit till I pronounce more hits than an ounce, no doubt. About to bounce, extra unannounced, I'm out. And I like to give a shout out to the brother Jet Jaguar.
Again.
Megalon. And King Ghidra. I call this joint right here Gas Drawers. In hell with yours.
Interesting. Oh, are we on the last one? No, we got 2 more. Okay, Gas Drawls. Another track that feels like a soundtrack for the supervillain that is MF Doom. Oh, wait. No shot that MF stands for Metal Face, and he said that so many times. I mean, it could be motherfucker, it could be Metal Face Doom. I think Metal Face Doom makes more sense. I might just getting this now, like on the 3rd to last song. That's fascinating. Operation Doomsday. I don't want to go through all this because there's a lot, but fuck it, let's see, because like there's a lot of shit I don't understand, so I feel like, okay, let's see. By the way, I re-up on Bad Dreams, bag up screams in 50s, be up on mad schemes that heat shop like Jiffy. In an instant, get smoked like Winston cigarettes. Hoes get ripped off like Nicorette. Patch? Nicotine, maybe? In real life, the real trife scene might snatch your life like assault machine. Rifle, dead up, set up like bullfight. Be blunted how we like, couldn't white or in full flight. The unemotional, call me antisocial. On the run, off the gun, death tally commercial. Death Valley is like rehearsal to the streets. To my peeps. I mean, there's like a lot of stuff going on here, but like a lot of it doesn't make sense to me. So I feel like I kind of, at least for this sort of album, I'm going a lot based on sort of vibes, sort of like the musicality, what it sounds like, and it's like him just kind of continuing to cement himself as this like mad villain and expanding the sort of MF like universe that he's sort of created and all these alter egos and characters he kind of raps through. But again, there's more here to be seen, but from my first glance, first view, first listen, it is kind of hard to just get exactly everything he's talking about. And there's a lot of like twists and turns and rhymes that don't make sense that I would have to look up, and if we go through all that, it would be a long video, but it's already long enough, I think. Okay, let me go to the next one. Let's see what else we got.
My servants began to forge what was to become the most dreaded costume on the face of the earth. The last thing to fit was the mask. When it conformed to my twisted features and comfort.
He cleans his metal mask with gasoline, they after him. Last seen pulling chick like a fiend, pull a fast one. Can't put shit past him. Got niggas on his own team, mad enough to blast him. Retarded in real life, on the mic, Rain Man. Stand close to his main man like a chain gang. Who give a fuck about who or they fancy crew? That's no mystery, like Hardy Boys do with Nancy Drew. Sorta with her drawers down quarter. The ex-daughter brings slaughter like, well, I order. I suggest you hand over the formula doula. A villain in your land, in his land, a ruler. Hard hitting like Huffin' the Wooler with Lieutenant Uhura. Every day feel like it's an off day with Ferris Bueller. Brother pull heat to prove they not sweet. No matter how you spell it, we still got beats. Check the
question how we live, question what we give, take it to the next, leave them where they can't see me. Still they judge, but they be butt ass. Twist that wig like a muppet. Keep it simple, can't trust it. Lights the fuel, mic is the tool. Drink Jack, kick back, drop jewel. Finish what I start, mastered the art. Live in hell, can't explain it, inhale, confuse it more. Cop the 4-4, contemplate, meditate. Dictate, I direct my direct fate. Coming of late, curious. Can I say shit? Do it for Kato Rock, do it for K-Nit.
R.I.P.
K-N-I-T, sub-R-O-C.
Eternally for M.I.C.
Only we save we.
Yeah. Send that right to the public. Or your poor motherfuckers get school slam on sight. By candlelight, my hand to write these rhymes till I'm burnt out. Mostly from experience, shit that I learned about. Topics and views generally concerned about. With different ways to come up and earn clout. I take a look at my life and pace the trails. From top bleak and savage females with fake nails to face veils. You out your frame but still bagging them too. You know I know. These hoes be asking me if I'm you. Like my twin brother. We did everything together from 100 cots and lots to copping butter leathers. Remember when you went and got the dark blue ballies? I had all the different color Kazals and Kazalis. The sub rock 3-finger ring with the ruby and the O-Ot. Truly the English dynamic duo on the whole block. I keep a flick of you with the machete sword in your hand. Everything is going according to plan, man.
And now I seek revenge on the one who forced me to hide behind this mask. Don't move, you fools. Within my gauntlet is concealed a most effective weapon. Why are you smiling? You see? Now!
Another experiment gone wrong?
The end of doom. I only wish we could be certain of that, Commissioner.
Oh, yeah? I'll bet you we won't see him again until Doomsday. Get it? Doomsday.
Yeah, we get it. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Sounds like the, what is it, like the SpongeBob meme? Get this guy out of here. Oh, brother. That was pretty funny. Yeah, another one where there's kind of a lot going on. At this point, I'm like, sheesh. Honestly, I'm kind of tired, so I'm like, okay, let me see. I mean, I don't even know, honestly, what to say at this point, but he kind of, okay, but this one isn't a skit, but at the beginning and the end, you kind of get some more sort of exposition for, like, the Dr. Doom story, which, again, sort of continues to elaborate on this sort of universe that he's kind of building for himself, and him really kind of taking that, Doom moniker, Doom alter ego, very literally becoming sort of Dr. Doom, which is interesting. But let me see, what do we have at the very end?
And that
Hero versus Villain Epilogue, featuring E. Mason. Alright, let's see it.
And that ended Doom's plans for world destruction.
And how did you manage to stop him? Simple. I rearranged the circuit. Once he threw the switch, my ability to attack is faster than the Cobra.
Very helpful. But I will be certain not to make the same mistakes as Doom.
What's the hero? Who's the villain? Dead or living?
Doom.
Kill or killing? Who the fuck should remain chillin'?
Doom.
Webster says wicked and evil, but yo, who's Webster? Annihilation and outcast equals freedom and surpass. Culture is chains that breed heroes, villain planes. All these are just metaphors. They describe symbols in folklore, but who knows why it's like this? Hero, hit, or oh miss? Maybe it's all good. Really of God, but who should? Determine the real, evil. What's the deal? Fools rush in, they don't know the yin from the yang, and are ashamed to deviate or act sane. From the norm, they are slaves forced to conform. To really find your essence, take this as a lesson. Break away from the rest of them, get from the form and then. Like the villain in the song, find truth who determines wrong from right without a fist fight. Different from day than from night. It's just a simple play on words to delete all these punk ass herbs. Who's the hero? What's the villain? The question still remains chillin'. Listen to the music, try very hard to use it. Open up and research, and that's the end of this verse. Y'all niggas keep your minds open out there.
So like, fuck you, fuck the newspaper, fuck all that shit, man. I'm leaving. Yo, why the hell is he leaving, man? Wait, man, don't worry about that. Yo, man, listen. Yo, I'm not gonna finish my piece, man. Now this lady around, man. Yo, what the fuck is this shit, man? I don't like that shit, man. I don't want no fucking bitches shaking in my shit, man. Relax. Nah, man, that shit is fucked up, man. That shit can get us busted over here, man. Don't you relax that? Relax, man. It's good. Nah, I'm not gonna relax, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Look, we got a car. She's got a car parked right over there, man. There's no let's get the fuck out of here. Come on, let's go then, fuck.
Doom wears body armor to conceal his own mangled form, right? Yeah.
So like, fuck you.
Do yourself a favor. Do yourself. Trust me, true believer.
Ooh, the slow fade out. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now we got the second disc with different versions of all the songs we've already heard. There might be something different. No, you just got different versions. Yeah. Okay. Fascinating. Holy shit. What can I even say, bro? This was very interesting. Okay, let me do this. MF Doom. Either motherfucking Doom or Metal Face Doom. I think the Metal Face makes more sense because he does wear the metal mask, so that would make sense, right? This record, Operation Doomsday, is very interesting because the way I usually choose to digest albums would not work for this because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skits, and the sonicality of all of the songs that are not skits have this sort of like mysterious, like darkness, sort of like a soundtrack for the supervillain that is presenting himself. And I suppose Operation Doomsday does kind of work in a way that MF Doom is sort of presenting himself and taking over the idea of Dr. Doom and becoming the supervillain that is Dr. Doom, which is fascinating. Which is why I think we kind of have to think about this record as something different. I can't use my normal sort of method for judgment here because this is such a particular album. Interesting. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts. I don't really know which way to kind of put them to a degree that kind of makes sense, but let me go ahead and try. This record is from 1999. The amount of sort of creativity to put something like this together feels like it was way ahead of its time, to be honest. I feel like I haven't heard something like this because, again, like I mentioned, the songs where he kind of raps serve as a sort of introduction. Like I said, it feels like a soundtrack for the supervillain of this ongoing story, and he kind of like gets into it, and it's interesting. Then you have these skits, which sound like a continuous story of the actual Doctor Doom and how he like conducted experiments that where one of them in particular kind of went wrong, and he hurt his face, kind of made it his face all kinds of fucked up, I guess. And from then on, he started wearing that fucking iconic MF Doom or Doctor Doom mask, which is fascinating. And throughout the entirety of the record, we kind of have this sense of MF Doom creating this sort of universe where all his sort of alter egos are kind of here, and there's like so much going on that I'm like, I kind of at a loss for words. I find it unbelievable that something like this came out in 1999. And again, it's like I've never really heard any album that comes close to like a storytelling aspect or like a world building, if you will, through music, which is fascinating. That being said, as a music record, this is interesting. Like the skits kind of take away from the musicality of it, but they benefited in the storytelling aspect of it. It kind of builds like, again, like this world. A lot of the songs where he kind of raps, the sort of musical aspect of this record, have a sort of similar vibe where it's kind of like, sort of like unsettling, a little eerie, again, like a soundtrack for a villain, which is interesting. So like, from a listening perspective, from me trying to find like the sort of replayability, I'm kind of at a loss there a little bit, because they all kind of sound a little eerie, a little bit like, okay, like they're purposefully made to sound like evil. There's few that I kind of find sonically like compelling to save and listen at a later point. This feels like just like a story I kind of just listened to. That being said, the fact that this is so unique, the way that he has sort of like cemented himself as the supervillain, and I don't know, this is just so fascinating. The amount of creativity it takes to kind of put something like this together is incomparable, I think. Man, it's interesting. I kind of want to give this an 8. I can't do like a 9 or a 10 because, again, like I said, the musicality of it, I wish there was something more for me to vibe with. And obviously, I'm kind of entering a universe where I don't really know what the fuck I'm getting into, but generally, I do like music where I'm like, oh, okay. And there were some instances in which I did kind of feel those vibes, particularly when they rap. And okay, and we'll get into that next. Let me see. But yeah, I kind of was more invested in the ongoing story and in this world he was building than just in the music itself, which is kind of interesting because we're here to react to the music itself. But that being said, the way that he raps is so fascinating to me because he makes it sound like it's easy. He raps in a very compelling way. He has interesting sort of rhyming schemes. He constantly goes on, but like how do I say this? His lines are like brief, but the way that he chooses to rhyme particular words with others and like the different ways in which he rhymes different things is so fascinating. And like I said on when he was with Tommy Gunn, I guess, Tommy Gunn was gonna like sounded like he was like speeding through his rapping, but MF Doom just comes in and he's rapping at a certain cadence that even then, even though it might seem a little simple because of how the way that it's kind of structured, even then it's compelling because he raps certain words with others that you wouldn't expect, and you wouldn't reflect on the fact that you wouldn't expect the like shit. You know what I mean? Like it's so interesting. I am excited for the next following albums, because if this was the beginning and this is like so compelling, imagine what it ends up transforming into. Like I am so invested at this point, dude. Holy. What else can I say? What did I say? An 8? This is good. It's an 8. So okay. I think I'm gonna leave that there for now. So I feel like I kind of went over all the points I kind of wanted to touch upon, and this should be interesting. Like I said, I will be listening to the rest of his records. I'll probably give some time in between each one. We won't be doing them like back to back. There'll be other content in between, but this is such a compelling, such an interesting individual that I feel like it's important to kind of listen to his music and kind of determine the kind of person that he was and the sort of like universes he kind of built. I can kind of understand why he has such critical acclaim, because this is again, like I said, something unbeknownst to me. This is something like I've never heard before, like storytelling through music like this, I feel like. So it's very, very interesting, very compelling. And I'm excited to see how it further develops in the following albums. Again, like I said, 1999, this being from 1999 is insane because of how fucking good it is, bro. But yeah, okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. I feel like I've gone on and on enough. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. And we're gonna leave it there. Later.